It's that time of year again. The Halloween season means it's time to indulge in all kinds of horror media. Speaking of horror media, have you seen or read the classic Shonen Jump series Jigoku Sensei Nube? Wait, you mean that one guy from J-Star's Victory Versus who got the shaft and jump force? Never heard of him. Well, you're in luck because today we're taking a look at two especially spooky episodes. But first, let's take a brief look at what Jigoku Sensei Nube is exactly. Jigoku Sensei Nube, which literally translates into Hell Teacher Nube, is a manga series that was published in Weekly Shonen Jump from September 1993 to early 1999. It's a comedy horror action series that centers around the professional exorcist and grade school teacher of class 5-3, Nueno Meisuke. Often referred to as Nube by his peers, he protects his students and others from supernatural threats, not only through exorcism, but also with the Oni no Te, his demon-possessed left hand, which is the result of a previous battle he had with a powerful demon, whose powers were sealed away within it. Most of the series involves some sort of horror plot, which involves occult Japanese folklore, ghosts, possessions, and the like. Anyway, enough of all that prefacing stuff. Let's check out a few episodes of the anime, shall we? First up is Jigoku Sensei Nube episode 13, which correlates with manga chapters 7 and 8 respectively. A few things are changed here and there, which I'll discuss later. Anyway, we start the episode with the central character for this one, Katsuya, who is the delinquent student of sorts of the class, who is seen buying the hot new video game for his little sister. He realizes soon that he's low on funds and has to find a way to get the rest. He takes off, telling his sister to wait a bit, and soon comes across a weird shrine. Katsuya, not giving much of a shit, decides to borrow a bit of the donations to supplement his financial issues. The god of the shrine does not appreciate that. He scoffs at what kind of shrine it is and speeds off. Game secured, he gloats to all the others at school. This guy has no idea the torment he's in store for. Meanwhile, Nube is seen showing off his new camera and wants to take pictures with the Venus-like Ritsuko sensei. Unfortunately for Nube, things don't go quite as he planned. The kids eventually take photos with the camera, and oddly, Katsuya's photo is a bit off. More like his head is off. We soon find out that that particular shrine is for Hatamamba, but it's not a god, but a sword used in the Edo period to decapitate criminals, and the shrine is where the severed heads were placed. And it looks like Hatamamba has claimed this next victim? Nope, it just looks like Manami has been hit by a falling fluorescent light. But the light has an odd edge to it. Wait, forget that for a moment. The real odd thing here is, why was she on the ground for so long, and this frame of her down, it's just fucked. Now, more things around the school are becoming extremely dangerous blades. This is from the curse that befalls Katsuya. Hatamamba is unforgiving. Nube is curious, and Katsuya confesses to the others. They agree to help him repay the money, but of course, Hatamamba is unforgiving of criminals. It's a shame really that the demon shown in the anime isn't as grotesque as the manga counterpart, but again, we'll get to that later. Anyway, the monster reveals himself and he's out for blood. They hastily get the shit out of there, and rightfully so. Hiroshi, knowing Nube Sensei is working late at the school, suggests they head there. They arrive, and Nube's delayed appearance almost gets the kids killed, but eventually lets them into the school, which is now protected by a barrier that he has placed. I've always had a phobia of being chased by some monstrosity that just can't be shaked. It's pretty damn unnerving, and I empathize with Katsuya here. So this is one hell of a demon. He breaks the barrier, enters the school, and soon goes head to head with Nube and his Oni no Te. And wins. The kids are scared shitless and try to GTFO, only to find out more things have become deadly blades of destruction. Hatamamba has this one in the bag. Or does he? Nube recovers, saves the fleeing students, and Katsuya comes clean to him finally. A double-edged apparition continues roaming the halls. He's getting closer to his victim. Nube needs one good opening where the Hellspawn is vulnerable. Katsuya decides to be a guinea pig, and they devise a genius plan. Just give Katsuya up and plead for their own lives. Kinda screwed up if you ask me. Actually, it's quite a legit plan, and the demon falls for the devious ploy. Katsuya is spotted by the demon and charges in, totally unforgiving of the criminal. But it was a reflection. He's on the other side of a mirror. Now, with the demon stuck between the desks, Nube seizes his opportunity to strike and delivers a decisive strike to the demon's cranium. The head-hunting demon is finally subdued. I really like this episode a lot, mostly because it's one of those tales where karma can really screw you over. Katsuya takes offerings from the gods and ultimately ends up in an almost never-ending chase where his head is on the line, soon to be off. I've had some real dreams like this and they always leave me waking up in a cold sweat. The manga chapters, like a lot of Jigoku Sensei Nube chapters, have things play out a bit differently. Here are a few examples. First, when Katsuya is waiting in line for the game, his little sister Manami is fully aware that he is short on money, whereas in the anime, he just lets her know he'll be right back. Second, a bit more blood is shown in the Edo period flashbacks. Third, as mentioned earlier, Hatamamba has a slightly different design in the manga. He actually has entrails hanging from his abdominal area. And lastly, Nube's demon hand gets damn near severed in half in its first encounter with Hatamamba. Next up is episode 16, titled Oni no te shio funou Yokusha no Kaijin. My god, the amount of takes it took to get that one right. Anywho, so we start off with Makoto here, one of Nube's students who is the smallest and most naive in class. He comes across a mysterious mirror and his naivete gets the better of him. Fast forward, we see the kids of class 5-3 enjoying lunch all the while questioning why Makoto has been missing from school. Shortly after, we see the teacher we wish we all had in school visiting Makoto and his family. Nube, being the humble exorcist that he is, takes a look at Mako-chan free of charge. He takes a look and recognizes that Makoto has been possessed by an Ariman. You know, one of those one-eyed flying things Waka one-shots in Final Fantasy X. Using the power of the demon hand and a few more tools, Nube expertly exorcises the being. For now. Makoto finally returns to class 5-3, and all seems normal. Well, except Nube isn't present. It's kinda hilarious to see the kids come up with all kinds of excuses for why Nube isn't there. Wait, what the hell was that? It looked like some weird, enigmatic figure lurking in the old school building. Weird stuff is happening in the old school building. I think someone should call the ghost, Nube. Or the kids could just check it out for themselves. At any rate, Nube is revealed again, but seems to be in a state of agony. He's slowly succumbing to the Ariman. He seemed to have transferred it from Makoto to himself. The truth about the mysterious mirror has been brought to light. Anyone who peers into the mirror will be afflicted with a curse. Well, that sucks. However, the curse can easily be quelled with the power of the Oni no Te. But too bad for Nube. His entire left side of his body has been taken over. The demon hand cannot be used. We continue to see Nube struggle with his condition. It's getting worse. Who can help Nube in his current state of affairs? Of course, Yukime is never around when you need her, and Tamamo is a total jerk who wouldn't even help his own mother connect to the Wi-Fi. Is there anyone else? Katsuya has a brilliant idea for once. Hatamamba, apparently, can render the foul spirit plaguing Nube Sensei. But holy crap, this guy again? The demonic sword from episode 13 is back. Nube, knowing the destruction this thing can cause when unsheathed, is a little hesitant at first. The kids, not giving a single fuck, will do whatever it takes to save their teacher. Nube soon separates his body and soul, and the blade from hell is unleashed. The Ariman has finally been purged, but Hatamamba, he wants more. Hatamamba is unforgiving. Makoto quickly subdues the demon edge when suddenly, the Oni no Te is seen once again. With its full power restored, it eventually thrashes the demon that once possessed the mysterious mirror. I say this was a pretty spooky episode. From Makoto first being possessed, to Nube's left side of his body being compromised from exercising the curse, to the kids, mostly Katsuya, enlisting the aid of the head-severing demon blade, I say this one is jam-packed with all the supernatural spices anyone interested in an occult salad would enjoy. So I'll end this one by simply saying that, if you enjoy your shonen with a touch of comedy and horror, definitely do yourself a favor and check out the lesser appreciated WSJ classic, Jigoku Sensei Nube, this Halloween.